What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Cookie Heroes, and today we are moving up quite a bit. Where I'm getting the WEP, and I think we can afford WEP to 1,000. Yeah, just to 1,000. That's a little above 1,000. Actually, wow. I realized I was in 3. I thought it was 2. We're literally going to Midas. Like, yeah, cool. We're not going to WEP today's video. We're going to Midas. That was I literally thought I was reading that as a 265, and I saw we were approaching it. That's where that came from. Cool. Well, let's move our guilds over. We have a bunch in here to collect now. We're going to get a crazy push on. Bam. And I didn't really look at our damage beforehand, but if you go back, you can see that that just jumped up quite a bit for sure. I mean, that's going to be a lot more damage than we were putting out previously, as well as we should, yeah, be able to fight this. We did a bunch yesterday. You know how I was telling you? Does it actually say what the boss yesterday was at? No, it doesn't. That kind of stinks, but we did quite a bit. Yeah, there's only one there, but like, let me just click and like I fully like spawned in and stuff, which is pretty sweet. As far as these goes, I do got a bit of gold that I'm gonna use for pushing. I think this was a fairly long quest, even though it's only level 4. I think it was a fairly long one. We'll be using the 92% this reset. We've got a 151 for a 4-hour quest on Arthur, which is pretty awesome. He's level 61 now. He's kicking it. And yeah, we got some relics coming in. Very soon to hopefully get another Sniperino or 2. I don't know exactly, like I said, where I get Sniperino 2 at, like level 200 I think is where I get them to. Or 2, I forget what I go to, 250 maybe? I forget where we get all our mercs to. But anyways, I'm going to do the calculations this time to see exactly at that range how many extra Sniperino levels I need. Or how many I need, I guess. I could just find out how many I need in total with that amount of cooldown that I have. Because the cooldown's pretty high, so... But that's pretty awesome. So this will grind out a bit. We can actually minimize you now, because our next push will be, honestly, we're going to go Midas next ascension, starting with Midas, and that's going to push all the way to Suchi, and probably pretty far into Suchi, actually. Could possibly get kind of close. I'm trying to take a while to guess with that, but probably kind of close to Skager, maybe? Should be up there. I mean, we're going to jump a lot. I mean, this is going to push on for quite a while now, after doing what we just did, so... We'll move on quite a bit. Again, we're moving along on some of these. We're getting really close to this gold one. Yeah, we're really close on getting this, obviously. We'll be there soon enough. I'm really just trying to get some of these. I really want to get the Leroy Jenkins achievement out of the way. But my mercs are just, I mean, they've been alive for a while, so I guess I can't complain about that. Yeah, rubies we're doing good on. We actually have the same amount of ruby progress as we do Ancient Souls, which is kind of funny. Yeah, our skill quests we're never going to complete. I swear we're never going to do that. Oh, we got this one. 5-minute ones. I got to do 5 more 5 minutes. Okay. We'll push for that. That can happen pretty easy, I feel like. I need to do 5-minute ones more often. Like, if there's not a good option, 5 minutes, like, because normally if there's like a semi-decent option, I'll take it. Or I'll like wait a minute till another merc's done and send that out what I don't care about. But I should really just grind out these 5-minute ones, and yeah, none of that. And then obviously 30k, which will be coming up on, you know, soon enough. And did Fig pass this way? No, I think he probably reached his transcending spot and had to transcend too, because he hasn't moved in a couple days, I think. So he probably just hit kind of his high point and just kind of got stopped there. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Rubies are doing still solid. They haven't gone up too much. Again, I'm gonna start using this very soon. I want to be to the point. I don't think you want to do this till you're to the point of having of being like where you're in like the tens of thousands. Like if I'm like 15,000 zones and I, you know, put all my guilds into whatever high one I can get. Like, you know, like before when I was trying to get back up to like 20,000, for example, we could get to CAD instantly. Like I had all these and like CAD or Lilin even, but get one of those like basically instantly. Move all my guilds to them. Buy a bunch of levels with all the upgrades, and then just 8 hours skip it, and I should jump up a ton of zones. I don't know how many zones you're expected to jump up with that, but then in that time you'd be jumping 8-hour quests, and if you have 8-hour quick ascension quests, you're getting massive, you know, quick ascension points, or quick hero souls, I should say. And yeah, it might be best to farm that at the end of your run, like when you've already reached the highest level, and you're, you know, I don't know. I don't know exactly the point I should be trying to do that, but I mean, soon enough. We're gonna pop this here because that's slowing down. Like There's like a 60-minute here, and honestly, like a 60-minute on them isn't bad, but I'm not going to be done with the run in 60 minutes. I'm going to kind of take my little advice I just had there. We're going to go with the 5-minute one and just claim it. I mean, it's not going to really do anything, but hey, it's another 5-minute quest down. If there's a nice, like, you know, 4 or 8 hour Hero Soul quest, I would have saved it for Sarah, but, you know, we'll just cycle the 5-minute there. Well, 8, 6, and okay, not too bad. We got Demigod back up there. Start climbing. I mean, we need to get some backups because, I mean, Sarah I'm seriously worried about because there's no extra lives or anything. And again, we revived a ton early, but Sarah's been on a streak since, like, I think the last time we revived Sarah was like level 16. So I mean, that's quite a while. It's like 21 levels, which is fairly high. I mean, normally I think the highest we've ever seen between the community, I think I've seen a 26 without a revive, like 26 levels without a revive, and I believe someone else said they saw a 29. I'm assuming you can't get higher than 30. I'm assuming like every life a Merc has, the spawn limit is 30. 30 days without being revived, and then they're instantly dead. Like 30 days is the highest they could spawn if you got a perfect Merc spawn, which I doubt would happen. If anything, it'd be probably 29 and some odd hours or something if you're going to get something that high anyways. That's just a kind of a guess. It's definitely not a fact, but it's, you know, it's got to be fairly accurate. This is actually probably going to push on quite a while now that we got Midas, to be completely honest. Again, I didn't really see how much damage we jumped up. It seemed like it was kind of slowing down for a minute, but once I popped that gold, I kept going. Like, I was seeing the health bar a bit. That's why I did it. It seems to be gone. Yeah, we should probably bounce out here for a bit, and we'll come back as it starts to slow down a little bit more. We might even be able to move the WEP, technically. I think it's 12.25.0, I think is when you generally... Maybe? No. 12,000, sorry. No, it's 12,500 something, I think. I think that's what it is. So if we get 200 more zones, we'll be able to afford 5,000 WEP and move back to WEP for even farther pushing. So, who knows? I mean, if that happens, I'll come back and let you guys know and whatnot. But this is going to be going on probably for a little while now. Alright, guys, so we're back. Didn't quite get there, as you can see. We're really close, but just not quite there to being able to do the reset. And I really don't want to wait for it or try to push that or anything. I'd rather just get this ascending so I can maybe get 2 done tonight, which would be ideal, but probably won't. Probably only get 1. Gonna probably have that going on for a little while where I'm stuck with that kind of progress. What are we ascending for? It's pretty good. I'll take it. Let's get things moving. We should be able to do a pretty quick... yeah, we can almost afford everything like right off the bat. Just grab those just to make sure we can do it, and then... oh, man, really? Okay. So by the time I spent everything, we would have been good anyways. But let's go and spend, obviously, all these down here and just do the quick reset, because we can. I'm curious, how much does that give me? That's insane. That's more. That point... that was like... I didn't even... Was that 0.67? Was more. And that is the power of that trick. Not a 90%. That was less than the 0.50 is what that just was. I'm gonna go for that though. 5 minute though. I know, I want the Hero Souls. We'll set them on that, and then I'm actually gonna just do the reset again. And we're gonna do it again because we're gonna get actually more out of it this way. It's gonna take a bit longer because we lost idle. But we get to spend all those now in here. And it makes a pretty big difference. So let's do that, open this up, and put these all on Midas. And then we can claim that, which you can see just, again, the major jumps, but like, that was crazy. That just amazes me what that just did with that small amount. That is like how little of a percent you need when you're at the stage of the game I'm at, or even coming up. You really... If you're really into, like, brand new to the run, basically, and, like, you just transcended kind of pushing, I would never do it, like, your first, like, 3 or 4 ascensions. But, like, after that, you can kind of start really doing it well. Yeah, even on the 4th wouldn't be too bad. But, it's insane to see. Like, that 4%, I could technically, like, do it again. I'm actually going to take that because none of these other ones are really good. So we're just going to go for that. I'm just going to claim it randomly. But you can really just see the amazing, like, craziness of that. Like, that was insane. Can we just jump down to 40 now? Cool. Awesome. We will ascend for that. We'll click break idle once again. Hopefully be able to, just buy 100 levels of that, and let's go import this. Bam. Save that. Pop over here. Why is it not doing it? Oh, there we go. I'm tempted to buy the active stuff now, but I don't think I'm going to do it quite yet. I think we're going to wait a tad bit longer before we go for it. Which is, you know, whatever, but... And bam. And we got Solomon, who we're still dumping a crazy amount into. In comparison to what we just dumped in as well. Good old Nog. That's amazing. I'm still, like, I don't know what to say about that. That was insane. That really just showed you guys how little of a percent you need to do that. At the early stages, later on in the run, like, honestly, at this point on, I'm probably going to need, you know, more than, like, 5% to make it worth it. But, like, soon enough, like, you'll actually need a good percentage number. But, like, that's just to show you what you can make happen sometimes. We're going in with 16. Almost 100. That means the next one's going to be the crazy jump. Looks like we're going 51 on an Akuma. Click that once and then drop 50 in, and these two are 50. And then we got a 51 into Dogcog. Bam, and then 47 into Chronos. And then 56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Which also means we can jump these up a good bit as well. Trillion. Yeah, we're good. We'll go to 80 with them. Nice. Means we can drop good old 50 levels on them too. Bam. And actually, we do have this to go claim, which gives us a ton more to actually go level with. I guess not a ton more. I'm just gonna kind of spend this the way I want to. We'll drop another one in there, and then see, that is quite a bit now that I think about it. 2 to 56 too. Cool. And then you. I suppose it makes sense to level these up a bit as well. Cool. We'll take that. Not too bad. We can level everything up. Boom, boom, boom. I've kind of learned all the numbers, so it's like I just kind of go with it now. I don't necessarily go to 200 everything. Oh, just level thing up. I remember we're gonna be going in on Midas here in a bit, so I don't know why I like doing this now, but just kind of how I do it. And then we'll do this, and then we're just dropping into Midas and calling it a day, basically. Midas is going to take on from here. I'm tempted to wait and see how much we get from this, like the 4%. I mean, we didn't dump everything. It's actually not going to be that high, never mind, because we didn't dump tons into Solomon. If we dumped everything we just got into Solomon and did it again, we probably would have made profit again. It would have been lower, because every time you like continue to do the trick in a row without bringing your highest zone ever up, it takes a lot out of it. But I mean, the highest zone ever jump, that's really what does it, is when that highest zone ever jumps that drastically, you're going to have a huge jump on the percentages. I mean, my zone progression went from like, I more than doubled that. It's pretty crazy. And I mean, this one's gonna be 9,000 probably. Just a wild guess. I don't know. I'll say 9,255. That's my guess. But it'll be somewhere up in that general direction. How long on this thing? We can hang out for a minute and just see what it does pay out, and just, you know, you can minus that from it and kind of get your idea. But again, that was without dumping the everything into Solomon. You got to remember that. So it's not really a valid, you know, kind of example of things. But that was insane. I got to go back and look exactly what that percent was, but I literally think it was .36 or something, which is crazy. 3.7. That was amazing. I'll have the relics up later. Probably will be using them tonight. Maybe it'll be in tomorrow's video, but I doubt it. I'll probably have sorted through those already. And obviously we'll have this, which I may use tonight if I do another reset. Even though it's 150 and I don't necessarily like doing that. But we'll have the 60% for tomorrow anyways, and hopefully we'll be setting one here with this. Hopefully we'll get like a... Honestly, I don't necessarily want to do a 24-hour, because being this high of level, you don't really need the 24-hour to get a nice percentage. It would just be at a reasonable time, because I'm recording this one a little earlier than I normally record. Oh, actually, you get to see it down there. Yeah, so you can even see that. It's decent in comparison, and if I put everything in there, it would have been higher. If I dumped everything into Solomon, it would have been higher for sure. It is messing with us. There's another 5-minute option. I could just go for that achievement, but... Ooh, 24-hour. We're going to go for the rubies here, though. Honestly, the 3 rubies. I think is the better option. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please smack down the like button. It really does show the support to me and the series. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.